there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to all. Welcome to the week-by-week readings here that we're going to be having, similar to the last month of January. So for those of you who haven't yet checked out the February sort of general overview thematic reading, you can feel free to do so if you feel so inclined. And that is sort of just a thematic reading, okay, and it sort of overviews the whole month of February. So here we'll have the 2 first weeks of February that we'll be assessing independently. So for the first week, we'll have February 1st to the 7th, and we'll do a reading right here for that, and then the 8th to the 14th. Okay, we'll have the 15th to the 28th in a separate video, same protocol as the last few months have been, with that, specifically the last month. Okay, now let us begin for you, Aquarius, here. For the first week of February, we're already here at the 4th of the month, just at the midpoint of this week. And you have a number of cards that popped out. But before we get started here with these cards, Aquarius, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting this feeling of pushing things out. Okay, moving things out, and I'm hearing we're moving. I'm hearing for a number of you. I'm getting that we're moving out and beyond. Okay, I'm hearing beyond the surface level as well for a number of you. The Daughter of Swords upright here, and this may be your very own energy, is oriented interestingly with the Son of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing that they're sort of head to head. Be it 2 propensities within your own chart, that which speaks to our expansive, sort of expressive energies that are creative, the Yang propensity, so to speak, and that which is as well, okay, Yang, air energy, but that which is more sort of intellectual. Okay, so the sort of also organizational habit patterns, perhaps the strategy that we put into place before we take certain actions, there may be a focus on exactly how it is we're strategizing before we take action in a certain direction. If it's not your own 2 propensities, if it's not like a situation, let's say that it's just you, you're moving, you're changing jobs, whatever it may be. I'm hearing you're moving abroad. I'm hearing relocating. Okay, I'm getting that it's 2 individuals. Okay, and it's almost like we both need to sort of move in this direction together. But there may be a sort of I'm hearing compartmentalization, okay, specifically also of assets. So how is it that we are moving on in our own ways, but in the same direction at the same time? And there may be sort of, it's almost like I'm imagining, right, a group of people, a team of people who are relocating together, and it's almost like, okay, well, you're the creative lead. Let's say I'm hearing the speaker, I'm hearing of the month, of the night, I'm hearing for a number of you, okay, whatever that may mean to you. And so while one performs, one sort of, I'm hearing interacts and I'm hearing interlocutor, okay, so it's almost like there's the performer and then there's the publicist, okay, so public relations, so to speak, okay. 2 sort of interfaces to the same, I'm hearing sort of gig, the same sort of feat I'm hearing as well. There's a focus here on exactly the clarity of that strategy, Aquarius. How is it that we are laying the groundwork for it strategically? I'm hearing also interpretively. How is it that we are understanding for our own sense of self what we make of this new beginning? And there's a focus here on exactly identifying the passion, and it's almost like, okay, well, I want to identify what makes me feel excited about this, and I want to sort of live in that space, but at the same time, I want to I'm here organize my thoughts around it. Okay, and it's almost like, how do I again engage this sort of fire propensity with that which is more rational, so to speak, more rationally minded as you may perceive it or feel it, and there may be sort of facts and figures that are related to whatever I'm hearing this junction or this process may be for you. Now, let's get into the energies here that are situated beneath the Son of Wands, the 4 of Wands upright, the World in reverse, the 5 of Swords in reverse, the Son of Cups. This energy came through as well as the Mother of Cups for Leo. If you know a Leo, I believe it came through in the 15th to the 28th reading. Okay, notes on that reading you can find via Alchemy and You, same protocol as last month again. You can order it via the site alchemyandyou.com. Okay, now the focus here for you, I'm hearing premonition of success. Whatever direction it is you're moving in, Aquarius. Okay, I'm hearing Virgo and I'm hearing virtue, values. There is a certain guidedness, a certain knowingness as well with what it is you're working with. And it's almost like if you're moving, it's like, okay, I get it, it's technically a move, I'm gathering my things, I'm moving on. Okay, I'm hearing surface again. to surface. But it's not only that. It's not just that as you know it in a very personal way. The focus for you is on what is the vision that I feel expands as I move outside of what it is that I have in a certain way constructed, I'm hearing, by way of my values. So be it certain, I'm hearing, paradigms, okay, that are sort of, I'm hearing, inching out, moving outside of themselves even. And it's like, well, at a certain point, I'm hearing limiting patterns of behavior, take it as you will, whatever that may mean to you. It's almost like, well, I limited myself, let's say, to this certain scope, the scape of work even perhaps. I'm hearing landscape as well, take it as you will, however it is that it resonates with you. And I'm now realizing that, you know what, my values, they extend, okay? They move far beyond. I'm hearing they're far reaching. I'm hearing I have ideals. I'm hearing I have a vision. I'm hearing it is a matter of how it is that I form a relationship with my creative abilities and that which speaks to, again, a sense of premonition, my intuition, okay? And there may be a focus on partnering for a number of you with an individual or a number of individuals who are very nurturing, okay, very sort of, I'm hearing, though, specifically for a number of you, this is not an individual Mother of Cups, this is more a sort of frame of mind and reference and sort of energetic body. It could also be a spirit guide for a number of you, I'm getting that moves you through this process that you feel, I've been guided, I'm hearing, to move in this certain direction. Now, you feel that you're moving into a completely different world, Aquarius. It's so very exciting. Let us pull a card for each one of the days here and see how the energies peak right into the 7th of the month. And again, we're right here around the 4th of February. The moon is in Libra currently, okay? And the moon will go into Aquarius in your own sign towards the end of this second week, so around the 14th, right around Valentine's Day, okay? And right, when the moon goes in your sign, that could be a significant period of time. I'm back to mention that for you specifically here, so let's roll with that and heed it as we pull these cards for this week for a second. Okay. Okay, beautiful cards, my goodness. Aquarius, I'm hearing Sagittarius for you as well. Sagittarius came through prominently for Leo. If you know Leo, if you have Leo, I'm hearing rising ascendant for a number of you, then you may want to check that video out. If you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the bio description box I provide and calculate it that way. The card of Sagittarius is your theme. It's in reverse here, right over the Father of Swords. I'm getting this maybe your own energy, okay? Many of the same characters are coming through for you as they did for Leo. There is a certain sense of discretion that you feel. I'm hearing parabola. I am almost even to take on an algorithmic sort of approach. I'm hearing a level-headed, I'm hearing a strategic approach to what feels like a next step and stage that acts upon a certain passion. So the merging between passion, I'm hearing flame, drive, motivation as well, physical, I'm hearing energy and assets, and that which is more sort of, I'm hearing mental. Okay, I'm hearing mentalized as well. You have the Ace of Cups that you led into this week with, right around the full moon in Leo. There may be a certain crossover with Leo for you, Aquarius, absolutely here. The energies of that full moon were potent, and you may still be feeling that effect. Okay, and you're drawing closer for a number of you, whatever that may mean. You have the Ace of Cups, though, yet again. Brand new sort of sense of, I'm hearing renewal, invigoration. So beautiful here. For you, Aquarius, I'm hearing Sagittarius. For you, I'm hearing Libra as well. Leo, I'm hearing as well. You have then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Mother of Wands horizontally laid, connecting like a dock. I'm hearing like an interface as well. The Death card in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. You then have here the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing not to be touched yet. I'm hearing, and it's connected to the Death card, the card of Scorpio, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But something is being saved here. There's something almost like, I can't open that package yet. Okay, it's almost like, I'm hearing, it's the sort of feeling like something has come in the mail, a package has arrived, we've been gifted something, but we're leaving it, I'm hearing unwrapped, I'm hearing unraveled, okay, I'm hearing as well a storyline for a number of you. There's something that you're saving, okay, and it may be the finality to a certain story that is financial, that is monetary, that speaks to matters of career and finances. There is, by way of this new beginning for you, Aquarius, the feeling that we are now in a certain way in control of how we want to work within our financial landscape. the feeling that we can get sort of creative with it as well. And it's by way of, yet again, this sort of emotional charge and drive that came through right around, let's say, the full moon in Leo, 1st to the 2nd, even the 3rd, and before the 1st, let's say tail end of January, when it was, I believe, the 31st exactly EST time that the full moon was live. Okay. The Nine of Wands, though, is in reverse right behind this Four of Pentacles, reaching us just around the 3rd of February. It's mirroring this Ace of Cups. There is a sense that we are being guided to discover more of what it is that we have sort of touched upon emotionally in the beginning of this week. So it's almost like I'm hearing you got a taste, okay? I'm hearing I'm hearing serendipity. Ooh, okay, very interesting. You've got 2 aces here for you, Aquarius, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. What is it that we make of this new beginning? What is it that we literally, I'm hearing, put into motion and into effect? What is the action that we take? The sense of judgment and discretion, as well as you may feel it, may be playing a fundamental role. And it's like, yet again, I'm so excited about this, but I want to remain sort of level-headed with it. Okay, I'm hearing poker face as well. It's almost like I want to sort of, it's like if you received a job offer sort of thing. Okay, it's very exciting. You're like, I'm hearing it's not about show and tell. Okay. There is, as you feel it, perhaps a focus here on a certain individual who I'm hearing has a certain say, as you feel, in the matter. Mother of Wands, an individual with a lot of fire in their chart, can be a mother, can, as you may perceive it or feel it as well. There could be a strong sense of, I'm hearing, security that either this individual almost, I'm hearing, embodies, okay, and they I'm hearing fastidiousness. They may I'm hearing control, okay. They may feel that they have a certain, I'm hearing commander-in-chief, take it as you will. There is perhaps a certain individual, I'm getting this specifically for a number of you, as an individual who I'm hearing is in a certain way in charge, but not the focus here in terms of what has come through and what it is that you move through as you move through the week. And I'm getting into the next few weeks. There is, I'm hearing, a certain debate, perhaps, with this individual that is a focus, that you feel, whatever the debate is, it doesn't determine how, I'm hearing, time variables, how I move through whatever this process is. I'm hearing when it's time to go, it's time to go. But there is, I'm getting a certain conversation that surrounds whatever it is I'm hearing that is a dynamic venture for a number of you. Okay, now, if it's not another individual, this is your very own propensity, perhaps, that speaks to matters of creativity, creative assets. What do I do with these creative assets? And it's almost like I'm changing jobs, I'm relocating. What do I do with I'm hearing my resources, I'm hearing also my habits, the habits that I perhaps have cultivated, I'm hearing grounded myself with, that are based in how I have projected myself and my skills creatively. And there's sort of I'm hearing a change to the way that we are attuned to our own sort of our creative I'm hearing principles and values. I'm hearing harmonics, and it's like, yet again, it's like I'm imagining somebody who is almost like moving studios, changing painting studios, for example. And sorry, Aquarius, again, right? This sort of this crossover energy with Leo, as I'm feeling it for you. Yet again, okay, if you're beckoned to watch that video, feel free. If you know another Leo, if you know Leo in general, if you are a Leo and you're watching this video, given that it's perhaps your moon or your rising sign, your Venus sign, North Node, so on and so forth, if you've got a stellium in Aquarius, nonetheless, then you may want to check that video out. Nonetheless, okay, Aquarius, I'm imagining somebody who is a creative type. I'm hearing creative agency, specific message coming through for a number of you. There is a focus on performance. Where is it that I'm hearing I translocate? I'm hearing with my band, with my goods. There may be a focus here on I'm hearing how we perform and how we cut ties in a certain way as well. And there is a focus here on transformation. I'm hearing where we let things go, we then, I'm hearing, are free to move then. I'm hearing the traveling band. There may be a focus on performance and music of some kind. The focus is on Aquarius, how you move, I'm hearing, with you through what feels to be a transformative process. I'm hearing transgression. It's almost like I'm going through the car wash. Is that a song? I'm feeling that that's a song. Something like going through the car wash. Yeah, I'm not sure if those were the lyrics. Okay, maybe merging songs here. Okay, but something to do about I'm moving through a certain process, and the way that in a certain way I move in, what I move in with, I come out with. But it's something to do about how I'm hearing how I glow and how I go that determines what this process symbolizes and signifies for me. There may be, yet again, though, a quietness with this Aquarius. It's like whatever this is, it's almost like on the down low. You feel I am to sort of remain subdued. I'm hearing sublingual. Okay, it's almost like whispers, and I'm not communicating yet quite about it. But there is yet again this vision of a certain individual who, or individuals specifically, like a team of people, a band, a group, who are have been operating creatively in a certain studio. Okay, and then it's like, well, we've got news. We're moving. I'm hearing platforms. Okay, we're changing platforms. I'm hearing changing gates. We are to take our things with us, perhaps in a certain way. The question is, are we going to bring? I'm hearing all of this equipment. Sort of question here. Okay, specific message yet again coming through for a number of you. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. That leads you into this next week here, the 8th through the 14th. A focus is on, but not the focus in such a way where it is a focus. What comes next? Okay, of the sort of financial story, okay, that we are, let's say, closing out perhaps, and moving through and into as we yet again move into this next week. There is a focus here on the process of transformation, and I'm getting that it's something that you have been waiting for, Aquarius, you've been waiting for it, and it's almost like in just taking this trip, I'm hearing traveling, I'm hearing for a number of you birthright, I'm hearing for a number of you whatever that may mean to you, there is the feeling of not just, again, moving and traveling, traveling band yet again. I feel that in almost getting on the flight and I'm hearing watching other people watch me as I move through. I'm hearing my emotions, and I'm imagining somebody who's on a flight and they are almost like they're so I'm hearing a golly. They're so jolly. Okay, golly, take it as you will. They are just absorbing the experience, and it's the feeling of absorption. It's not literally I'm on a plane. It's like I am I'm hearing the concept of what it is that I'm participating in, I'm hearing holds value for me, and that is so enticing. Okay, and it's related to, connected to, you feel in taking this certain step, the capacitation of a dream that you have, I'm hearing, glorified in your mind for so very long, the desire to move into, I'm hearing, the dream state, what feels to be perhaps a person, a place, a time that you feel, I'm hearing happy zone, that you feel I'm hearing I have been in a certain way cultivating presence for and within, but now in a certain way comes a time where the junction between dreaming and acting, I'm hearing, and playing begins and is set into motion in a certain way. Let's move into the next week here, Aquarius, and see what comes through. Okay. Temperance again, coming through for you in reverse. Right over the Father of Swords, there's a head-to-head here, head-to-head between the physical body, desires, passion, impulsivity, and the mind. And I'm also hearing the creative mind. I'm hearing creative agency here. You may be dealing with an individual who's got a lot of air in their chart, maybe your very own propensity, and someone who has a sort of impulsivity to them, perhaps a lot of fire in their chart. They are literally head-to-head here. And I'm hearing you may feel on fire with making a certain decision. I'm hearing as it pertains to creative and also financial assets. You have, let's see, okay, let's pull the cards here. I'm hearing breaking ties for a number of you, right up and out. There is perhaps a focus on what it is that we leave behind, and it may be a certain relationship for a number of you, okay? I'm hearing roommates as well. You have here, I'm hearing skates for a number of you, whatever that may mean. The 6 of Pentacles upright that you lead into the week with. This is, I'm hearing Sagittarius, but this is Leo's card. There may be an individual with both Sagittarius and Leo in their chart. Strength in the Major Arcana, the card of Leo, that you lead in with. Powerful energies here, specifically as it pertains to a certain sense of illumination that we hold, that we have, as it pertains to perhaps where it is that we want to move and translocate in terms of giving of ourselves, our creative efforts, as it relates to career and finances. What is it that we are literally cultivating by way, I'm hearing, of the passion that we hold for success. That yet again, Aquarius is driven, I'm hearing, on a whole nother level, in a whole nother dimension. And it's a dream for you. I'm hearing a dreamscape, okay? Justice in reverse, right following the Six of Pentacles and Strength. There is perhaps a Libra here who is related to whatever the decision-making process is, or simply you feel that there is a decision to be made in a very, I'm hearing, astute way and in a clear way. And I'm hearing breaking the fast, okay, whatever that may mean to you, however that may resonate. There is perhaps the focus that on the, I'm hearing, desire and the decision to clarify how it is that we move into this beginning. And it's like, I'm hearing, are we coming with? Are we going together? And it's, again, envisioning, it's like a sort of band, and it's like, you're moving, I'm hearing, on the train, on the trolley, on the tracks. How is it that we are moving yet again? I'm hearing as parcels of our own kind, I'm hearing independently, but also I'm hearing to the final destination. And what is it that we are carrying with us through and through? I'm hearing through and through. There may be a procedure, I'm hearing, for a number of you, a process of events. There may be a legal component to it as well. But whatever it is, right? It's like, I'm hearing, are you coming with? Are you coming with? I'm hearing the traveling band yet again. You have here the Ten of Wands, and I'm getting that the decision is not yet, you feel it's not about making it, I'm hearing, impulsively. You may feel that it's not yet time to make the decision clear. I'm getting that you are in a certain way, I'm hearing Aries for you, clear on how it is, on how you are going to make a decision, and in a certain way clear on the, I'm hearing, logistics, okay, of the decision and the paradigm that it may sort of exist within and what it sort of creates. But I'm getting that yet again, you feel that you are to take a certain level-headedness with that, okay. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles upright, the Wheel of Fortune, two tens here, mirroring one another. I'm hearing matching one another. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Cups upright, the Hermit upright. Okay, the Two of Swords in reverse, right after this Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing soft-spoken. Soft-spoken. Okay, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Daughter of Cups in reverse, and the Son of Pentacles. Lots of characters here for you, dear Aquarius. Lots of characters in the Father of Swords, Father of Cups, but it may be related to this Father of Swords that we have sitting up top. I'm getting for you, it's a bitter, something is bittersweet. Something is almost, I'm hearing fact, I'm hearing known, I'm hearing factoid. Something is clear to you and you understand it, you grasp it in a certain way. I'm hearing you're playing, you're holding the reins with it in a certain way. I'm hearing you're playing with it in a certain way, perhaps grappling with it in your mind, or however it is that you take that. There's a certain perhaps lightheartedness to it, but at the same time there is a certain seriousness and sobriety to what you feel you're moving towards, and it's almost bringing things up perhaps from the past to review that remind you of what sort of emotional experiences have led you to this point to become so clear about what it is that you identify with and as. And the decision point, excuse me, Aquarius, there is, the decision point is almost surrounded by what feels like an esoteric conversation with yourself, where it's almost like culmination, graduation. Okay, we're literally saying our goodbyes. I'm hearing figuratively and literally, okay, speaking. And but it's not just all that. It's not just all goodbye. We'll see you later. Best of luck to you. I'm hearing there is a sort of grandeur to the moment, and it's yet again there's a sort of excitement. Okay, I'm hearing fastidiousness as well. The desire to close certain emotional chapters in a way that remains level-headed as well. Okay, I'm getting that there is a certain recognition of progress here that we're making, and it's by way of keeping, I'm hearing, your eye on the bullseye. I'm hearing the good eye. I'm hearing the goods as well. Perhaps watching finances may be a focus for you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right beneath the star, beautiful, upright, right beneath this Three of Pentacles in reverse. The focus is on, and you've got the Devil here as well, in reverse. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, major, major, major culmination here as it pertains to Magician, sitting right beneath the 10 of Pentacles, as it pertains to what it is that we feel we are moving into in terms of the material, tangible, physical world. What is it that we feel we're moving into, not by way of material assets and finances, but what is it that we feel we're driven by and that we are to experience in a certain way within the third dimension? But yet again, I'm getting that I'm hearing dreamscape, dreamland, what it is that you feel you are creating and moving into and also harnessing is of, I'm hearing an esoteric nature, I'm hearing profundity. Okay, you may be dealing with a financiary, you may be dealing with literally matters of career, you may be dealing with a pool of finances. What is it I'm hearing to do with what I've created? And it's almost like if I'm hearing closing one business and perhaps moving in a new direction, preparing to move in a new direction. The question is, well, with what it is that I have created, I'm hearing stature, stamina. What is it that I want to then, I'm hearing transform of that. I'm hearing that stance specifically, and it could be a matter of performance yet again. And I'm imagining somebody who, let's say, is a performer, and they have sort of held a certain character. I'm hearing caricature as well. How is it that if, let's say, that performer wants to I'm hearing star in a brand new act, in a brand new role, and it's somewhat sort of like an actor or an actress, right, who decides, okay, well, I'm at the end of that movie, and I want to take on a totally brand new role. How is it that I move in this new direction? By way of, yet again, closing out a certain relationship that I've held with the material financial world in the past, in whatever it is that I have been involved in, and how is it that closure in a certain way relates to, as I feel it, the building of new grounds. So, but there is a focus here on vision. For you, Aquarius, what is it that we feel threads us throughout this experience in the past and into this next chapter? Let's move on to the next weeks here, the 15th to the 21st and the 22nd to the 28th. Same sort of protocol as last month. Feel free to click the link in the bio box below to get routed to that. And thank you all so very much for your dear support with these mid-month weekly readings as they help me continue with them. All right, thanks so much again for tuning in, Aquarius, and I'll see you there.